Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hi, dear friends.
Hi.
We are sorry about our intro. There's a bit of a problem with it automatically goes there. But thank you for joining us again today. Yes, we are here with a book.
This is from a teen in the Spirit.
Medium. Chico Xavier through the Spirit Neio Lucio. Today we are continuing with this beautiful book. And in this book, this boy, what is his name? Carlos. Yes. He told us about his discarnating process, how he was his dying process, how he was helped by his Aunt Eunice.
And his grandpa.
Yes.
Grandma.
Yes. And his whole process, being in hospital with a doctor, and in this book we already learned about our thought process. That is one of the things that stands out, is how we think and how we love, because his mother didn't prepare him for death, and they don't know as well. So in her anxiousness, she had a very great thing about him, because every time when she didn't go into a great attitude or the sadness, he felt everything, his illness, his sadness and everything. And the doctor didn't give him medicine, but he helped him overcome in a way of thinking.
Yeah.
Yes. And now Carlos is in a mindset where he wants to go to a school in the spirit world, and he wants to help his mother with his grandmother. He knows when he helps himself, he can also serve. Okay. And the next chapter is at prayer, and so it's going to read to us.
On the first night after my improvement, I was with Grandma and Aunt Eunice in the largest room of their home. Beautiful moonlight was
bathing
the garden outside, and the soft clear lamp inside was like a huge heart-shaped pearl. Grandma
glanced
at the clock and
invited
us to prayer, explaining that now was the
appropriate
time. We
gathered
around a big table in
whose center graciously rested a vase of red flowers,
much like
carnations.
After a few minutes of silence, during which Grandma Delia asked me to think good thoughts, Aunt Eunice
offered
a beautiful prayer out loud, asking Jesus to help and
enlighten
us as always, and to help us be worthy of the
eternal
Father's blessing. When she had finished, I was startled at seeing a
nearby
mirror
begin to light up marvelously,
as if it were
receiving
a strong
projection
of golden light from some unknown place. In a few
brief moments,
the
image
of a
captivating woman
appeared, speaking to us. Grandma and Aunt Eunice listened to her closely while I gazed in.
Oh, it's like, wow, what's happening?
Having
Overcome
my,
initial surprise.
I began listening to her.
Fascinated.
By the beauty of her wisdom-filled
Lessons.
and
Comments.
although I couldn't
Grasp.
the meaning of everything she was talking about.
It's like when we do gospel sometimes and we have to explain things to you. It's actually the same, isn't it? Yes.
Her optimistic mood, however, was
Admirable.
and
Contagious.
was noteworthy
Serenity.
and an excellent display of cheerfulness. She was speaking to us through a TV light.
Apparatus. It's like an
Just as if she were there in person 3 steps away. Beside the
priceless instruction.
she brought us.
She brought to I think yes, there should be two.
She more
fervently
commented on our need to understand the
higher designs
before anything else, with the firm
decision
to mold ourselves according to them within the spirit
of service. That's very important.
She
wisely
explained that everything happens to us for the good if we don't place ourselves in the
deplorable conditions
of
rebellious
and
stubborn individuals.
Listening to her, I honestly felt encouraged and cheerful. I got the idea that this
visit from afar
was
radiating
waves of peace
that profoundly comforted my soul
and
increased
my hopes in the
sublime future. Sublime, godly future.
In those few minutes, I felt that my faith had grown a lot, which in turn
intensified
my inner
optimism and trust.
When the golden light in the
crystalline mirror
finally disappeared, Aunt Eunice told me that twice
per week
the homes in the village were put in
contact
with high level
instructors
and
governors
from our new realm of work by
means
of TV-like and radio-like devices. I couldn't
contain
my
obvious joy.
When I went to bed, Grandma Adelia told me that on the next day I would be taken to the children's complex from where I am
writing.
you this letter.
Oh, amazingly. Okay, this is a lot of information, don't you think? Let's start at the beginning. Okay, in the first thing I think is that they in the spirit realm have appliances like TVs or TV-like appliances where twice a week, yes, Grandma Adelia explained, the higher realms come and give them
Advice.
yes. And it is like we do gospel at home. And the spirits come. And how many times have you felt the spirits?
A lot, millions.
Yes. And you can feel them teaching us, sometimes through you, sometimes through someone else, with a certain message that they want us to focus on for the week or for the day, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, and that is why it is important. Gospel at home. Jesus began gospel at home in Peter's house, where he got everybody together, all the apostles, and they talk about, and he explained to them things that they still didn't understand. And in their daily tasks and daily struggles, he helped them and he truly listened to them. And I think that is what we need to do in our homes as well. But to continue with this, is that yes, sometimes children don't understand certain words, but we do. Do we explain things together? Do we listen and ask to understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. And then when your spiritual guide talks to you, you can, I mean, how many times did we do the gospel at home? And then your spiritual guide is so giving and loving, explaining things to us.
Yeah.
Yes, so they are part of our gospel at home. And then another thing in this beautiful chapter is that they are asked to, before they begin, to have good thoughts. And always, in every way, we have to practice having higher thoughts, good thoughts, edifying thoughts. And that is where we can help ourselves and we can help others. And we know that there is very much struggling in the world. But if we can walk and we can see everything around us in a higher plane, to see that we are here to serve and this is only temporary and we are souls. And this book let help us to understand what is continuing on. And that is what they say. We have to work on our soul, on our inner being, to be cleansed and changed and to help. And one very much important thing, what the spirit that came to them said is that we should serve. Where is that? That we should serve. Okay, but that is important. Is to work and serve each other. And in small ways, in gestures of kindness.
Yes.
It is in cleaning up with to work together in the house. It is to make dinner for people. It is to just be this, give out energy that someone can feel of just confidence, inspiration, to always focus on the good and joy. So that is why it's important for us to focus all the time. And when it's sometimes hard, we pray. But gospel in the home, again, they do it still in the spirit. So let's do this. Let's remind that this is very important to get the family together and let's do gospel at home. That is where we start and where we will continue one day.
Yes.
But thank you so much. Until the next chapter, this is a beautiful book and a great example for us. And we know that in this week, we're going to focus on the thoughts, and we're going to see if we can do in serving each other, because that is what's being asked of us. Thank you so much. Until next time, dear.